This summer has been a remarkable period for England rugby as Steve Borthwick's team achieved a clean sweep during their tour of the Americas. Additionally, 13 players from this squad played pivotal roles in leading the British and Irish Lions to a series victory over the Wallabies. However, this success brings about some challenging decisions for the head coach. Borthwick is faced with significant selection dilemmas across various positions, particularly as some players have stepped up impressively during the summer tour, filling the gaps left by absent Lions players. Meanwhile, other familiar faces have also made compelling cases for their inclusion through strong performances. The fly half position is especially competitive, with Borthwick now having to choose from 4 strong contenders for the starting role. Finn Smith and Marcus Smith both concluded a solid test season with appearances on the Lions tour, with Marcus earning a place on the bench for the first test. George Ford, on the other hand, had an outstanding summer tour in the Americas, where he not only co-captained the team, but later took on the full captaincy against Argentina. Additionally, Owen Farrell made his return to Test rugby with the Lions, coming off the bench in the second and third tests against the Wallabies. Charlie Atkinson also made his Test debut, after showcasing impressive performances for England A and Gloucester. With such a talented pool of players available to Borthwick, the question arises, who will be selected to start? Here's our analysis of the current depth chart for England's fly halves. Starting position, George Ford. Despite being overshadowed by the Smiths last year, George Ford's strong finish to the season has propelled him into the starting position. This choice may spark some debate, as he is currently ranked above 3 Lions tourists. But Ford's leadership on the field and his ability to seize the captaincy deserve recognition. What sets him apart is his skill in taking the ball to the line and delivering precise passes into the spaces he creates. This style aligns perfectly with the attacking strategy that Borthwick seems to favor, especially with Bath's attack coach potentially joining Borthwick's staff as Wigglesworth transitions to a defensive role. This could very well see Ford solidify his place in the starting lineup. While he currently holds the top spot, it's likely that a fierce competition will emerge between him and Finn Smith for the starting role as November approaches. Test bench, Finn Smith. Finn Smith, representing Northampton Saints, is currently viewed as the primary backup fly half on this depth chart. However, he will undoubtedly aim to reclaim his starting position in the upcoming autumn matches. After stepping into the starting role during the Six Nations, Smith effectively orchestrated the attack, helping to energize this revamped England team. His playing style differs slightly from Ford's. He tends to position himself deeper in the pocket, just outside the traditional first receiver channel. This approach does not diminish his threat as an attacker. Smith acts as a conductor on the field, skillfully maneuvering his backline to exploit gaps in the defense, which significantly enhanced England's attacking capabilities towards the end of the Six Nations. If the rumored appointment of Bath's coach Blackett comes to fruition, it will be fascinating to see how Smith fits into that system. In the squad, Owen Farrell and Marcus Smith. Surrounding Ford and Smith are 2 versatile players, Owen Farrell and Marcus Smith, who are almost certain to be included in the broader squad for the autumn matches and will likely vie for a place in the Matchday 23. Farrell made a strong comeback to the Test arena with the Lions this summer, taking over Marcus Smith's position in the lineup. With a wealth of Test match experience, Farrell's ability to play multiple positions, 10, 12, and even 13 if necessary, makes him a valuable asset for England's new 6-2 bench strategy. Given this versatility, Farrell is likely to be favored over Finn Smith for a spot in the 23-man squad. Marcus Smith, while a talented player in his own right, is often seen as a versatile option at both 10 and 15, which may frustrate him. This was evident during the Lions tour, where he had limited opportunities to play at fly half. Nevertheless, this versatility positions him as a strong candidate for the number 23 jersey for England, especially since he poses a more direct running threat compared to the other contenders. Awaiting a call, Charlie Atkinson. Currently outside the squad is Charlie Atkinson, but this situation isn't necessarily negative. At just 23 years old, He is still relatively new to the test scene, having made his debut this summer against the USA. He is likely to earn more caps in the future, but for now, his focus should be on continuing his development. Atkinson is certainly a player to keep an eye on as he progresses in his career.